Okay, let me know if my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ravi.
Okay, so to start that software, what I will go to that folder and I will start again Anypoint Studio, and we'll use this studio only for writing Java program as we discussed. So let me start this software first. Okay, one more thing, like I already started one-to-one discussion, so already completed with 5 people. Okay, so we'll do one-to-one discussion with everyone. Okay, so like based on my availability, I will ping you, and if you will be available, then we'll connect. Okay. Okay. So what I will do, I will create another class. So we'll do everything inside src main Java. Okay, here we have default package, or if you want, you can create your own package. Okay, so let me create one package here. So do right click, go to new, and then here you will get a option for package. You can give any name. I give a name as a sample. Okay, so you can see here, similar to default package, one sample package got created. Now inside this package, I will create Java class and we'll do more practice. Okay. So as I mentioned, like whenever you will do anything, first you need to create template. And what is template? This Java class. Okay, or you can say skeleton. Okay, whenever it's like we do any like you can say in real world, whenever you want to manufacture anything. Okay, so first what we do, we create like you can say, let's say you want to create bricks. Okay, then what you do, first you create like a object which can shape the bricks. Okay. Okay, so same way, like let's say you want to manufacture the car. So first what you do, you create one prototype. Okay, so this class is nothing but it's a kind of prototype. Okay, and then we'll create object and we'll use their functionality. Okay, so whenever you start any Java development, first thing you need to do, you need to create class. Okay, so I created, this time I'm going to create sample, or can say, let me give a logical name, add to number. Okay, and we'll use this like a public main method. Okay, so once we will create class, I want main method also, that's why I selected this option and click on finish. So now I have this Java class here. we have this main method. And what I mentioned in last, whenever you will create any class, starting point from this Java compiler or C compiler, wherever you will go, your compiler will start execution from main method. Okay, it will compile from starting, but when you will run it, okay, so execution will start from main method. Okay, so first what I want to do, I want to add two number. Okay, so to add two number, what I need to do, I need to hold that two number in somewhere. Okay, so whenever you want to hold any kind of data, you need to create variable. Okay, so what I will do, I will create two variable, and in Java or any programming language, whatever you will create, variable or whatever you will create, it should have some data type. Okay, let's say I want to hold integer data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like. Okay, so data type will be int. I want to hold character data, then data type will be char. Okay, I want to hold string data, then data type will be string. Okay, so in this way we have boolean data type. Okay, we have multiple data type. If you want, you can easily explore on internet Java data type, and you will get keyword also, what keyword you need to use for each data type. Okay, so we have integer, long, float, double, then short, character, byte. So like that, we have multiple data types here. Okay, and this is their default size. Okay, for Boolean data type, it takes 1-bit memory. For character data type, it takes 2-byte memory. For byte, it will take 1 byte. For short, it will take 2 byte. For integer, it will take 4 byte. So this is the size which what it will take inside memory to hold this data type. Okay. So here I want to add two number. So can anyone tell me like what should be to hold two number?
Integer data type.
Integer data type. So to create any variable, syntax will be first data type, then variable name. Variable name I will give number one. And I want to give some value to this number one. Let's say I am giving 10. Okay, so what I did, this is the syntax to create one integer variable. Okay, and here what I am doing, I am creating one variable number one, assigning value equals to 10. Okay, let's create another variable number two, and value I will assign 20. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to store these two value like summation of these two in another variable. So I will do int number, int sum equals to number one plus number. So what it will do, this sum variable, what it will do, it will add these two value 10 and 20, and it will hold that data. Now sum has value 30. So I want to display this sum. Okay, so syntax will be system dot out dot print. Okay. So there is slight difference between print and print ln. Println, what it will do, it will print in new line. And if you will write only print, then it will print in same line. Okay, so that is the difference between print and println. Now here what I want to do, first I will display some number equals to. If I will first I will run this one. Okay, so you can see here we are getting this output. For this program we are getting this output. So what I want to do, I want to display sum of number 1 and number 2 equals to this. So what you need to do here, plus what I want to display sum. Let me quickly check. For many days I haven't written Java, so actually I was writing syntax of data view. And once you will have good experience of either data view or Java, you can understand each other. Okay. Syntax is very similar. So you can see here we are getting sum of number 1 and number 2 equals to 30. So what I did, let me explain again. So this is the package. This package is keyword and this is the name of package. So we are writing this Java code inside sample package. So that's why package name is coming here. And now you will say why we need this package. So this package you will need to avoid namespace collision. Okay, if you will have multiple classes and methods, okay, then what will happen? There may be possibility like two class has same name. Okay, then how those class will be differentiated from each other if they have same name? So they will be differentiated based on the package, in which package that class exists. Okay, so we use this package name to avoid any namespace collision. Okay. So this is the syntax to create package. The syntax to create. This is the specifier you can say. Okay. So we can create a specifier like public, private, and protected. Okay. Public means it can be accessed by everyone. Okay. How we have in real world, anything is public means everyone can access. Private means if you are the owner, then you can only access that private thing. Okay, so that's why specifier is private. And protected. Protected means only limited person who all has permission, they can only access. Okay, let's say uh, there is a home. Okay, so in that home there are 5 family members, and let's say you have bike in your home and you are 5 members. So definitely that bike is accessible to any of the 5 members since that bike belongs to that home and there are 5 person in that home. Okay. So, but that bike is not accessible from outsider. Okay. If they want to access, they need to take permission. But within the home, whatever person are there, definitely there should not be any kind of permission kind of thing. Okay. Anyone can access that bike. Okay. So that in that case, bike will be protected. Public means if something is outside on public place, let's say there is a park in public place. So anyone from anywhere can go in that park and they can sit. So that means public. Then that bike one I told that is protected. Now private one. Private means let's say you are like having one watch. Okay, that watch can be used by only you, since that belongs to you. You are the owner of that watch. Okay, same way in like class also we have a specifier who can access that class. Anyone can access that class, only limited person can access that class, or only that class can use their content. Okay. Using class means using their content. So who can use their content of this class? Okay. So that is specified. Then this class is a keyword and this is the name. Okay. Inside this, we have this main method. As I mentioned, main method tells compiler from where that compiler will start execution. Okay. That is the sorry, that is the purpose of this main method. So this main method tells compiler from where program will start its execution. Okay, and this is the syntax. This is again specifier. Okay, then static is another keyword. We will discuss about static later on. I don't want to involve at this moment, otherwise it may be you may feel difficult. Then this is the data type of this method. Okay, what kind of data this method will return. So this void is another data type, which means nothing. This class will not return anything. In that case, we are leaving data type as a void. Okay, this all thing we will discuss later on. So for now, make it simple. This is the syntax to create variable and initialize variable. Okay, so here what I did, I created two variable of data type integer. One variable is number one and another variable is number two. And both the variable has some data like 10 and 20. Okay, now this is the data type of third variable which hold summation of this number one and number two. What we are doing here, we are adding number one and number two and storing inside this another variable. Okay? And this is the syntax to print anything. Okay, so using system.out.println, we are printing this sum. Here you can see we have kept this thing inside double inverted comma. If you want to display any string value, then you must need to put inside double inverted comma. So you can see here, this is coming as a string value. And then what we are doing, we are displaying this variable. Okay. So for variable, you don't need to put anything double inverted comma or single inverted comma. This plus is used to add any of value. Okay. If you want to add two or three values. So here what we are doing, we are adding this string with this integer. So that's why we are using this plus symbol. Anyone has any doubt in this part? If you have any doubt, let me know. Otherwise, I will give you one small assignment now. Okay. So now you need to do one small assignment where you will have one integer variable, okay, which will take length, and another integer variable which will take, let me put in text. So okay, let me do in different way. Okay, so you need to write one program, Java code, to find area of circle. Okay. So area of circle, what it will be? It will be pi r square, correct? Pi means 22 by 7 into r into r. So this will be area of circle. So what you need to do, you need to create one integer variable, integer variable radius. Okay, you need to create one integer variable radius, and then you need to find area of circle, and then you need to display area of circle. Your output should be area circle circle equals to whatever, like let's say 23.67. Okay, so one thing here, you can see here, you will get some decimal value here. Okay, if you want to have some decimal value, so you need to use data type similar to integer data type. You need to use data type as a float. Okay, so there is another data type float. This data type will help you to hold this decimal value. You can use double also or float also, anything should be fine. So this is your small assignment for now. Everyone start working on this. Okay, and for reference, if you want my current program, what I did, okay, don't take too much time, do it faster, so we will do more practice. Okay, I sent my previous program also. Just do, if you want, just copy this, do required modification, and send your response.
Sleeping.
Once you will complete, put in chat. Sorry, I was speaking on mute. So from how much time I was speaking in mute. But so I checked, okay, in between, like I checked everyone. So for everyone, it looks good only. Okay. By mistakenly, I forgot to unmute myself. So I checked everyone and it looks good. For few people I seen they are using pi as a variable and few people used 22/7 directly. So both method are good. So you can use any of these. Okay. Now coming to like another program. So what I want to do, I want to find that number is even or not. Okay. So in mathematics, like how you will say that number is even or not. If you have any number, let's say we have this number. Okay. How you will say or how you will tell this number is even or odd, or this number is even or not.
If it's divided by 2
Divided
and
by
remainder is
multiple
0.
of 2, it is even. If not multiple of 2, it is even.
Yeah. So if we will divide any number and we'll get remainder as a 0, means that number is even number. Okay. So I want to write a one program to find that number is even or odd. So first thing, I took that number inside one variable. Now what I will do, I will take another variable reminder. It will be reminder or remainder.
Remainder.
Now correct or
MAI.
uh,
ORE. I think
something is wrong.
REME. Okay, REME.
REM.
ME.
Okay, let me
R
take
E
short.
A
REMAINDER.
It's correct. Looks correct. Yeah. Okay. So like what I will do, I will divide this number by 2. Okay. And then what I will do, I want to check the condition. Okay. So if I want to check condition, what we will do, so we if you want to check any condition, then you need to write
Again, your voice is not coming.
Ravi, your screen is not visible. Anyone also audible, not audible?
Actually, he is joining again.
Okay.
His laptop got shut down. He just mentioned in our WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Yeah, hello everyone. Sorry, actually, I didn't observe my laptop battery and it went zero. So I started again. Okay, fine. Can anyone confirm am I audible or not?
Yes, Ravi, you are audible.
Okay, fine. So here what I want to do, like I divided that number by 2 and I want to check this remainder is 0 or not. So if you have any condition, then we use this if else. Okay, so syntax will be if and then okay. So you need to write syntax and here you need to write condition. Okay. Syntax will be if and within if you will write the condition. If if condition will match, then what you want to do, you need to write it here. And if else will come, then what you want to write, you need to write it here. Will be my condition. Remainder equals to. Okay, whenever you want to do assign the value, you can see here we are using single equals to. Since I am assigning this 10 inside this number, I am assigning this result inside the remainder. Okay, so when you are assigning the value, then we will use single equals to. But when you are comparing, then it will be double equals to. Okay, if remainder equals to 0, then what we will do, we will write here system dot out dot print so number is even. Okay, after dividing this number, after this dividing this number by 2, if we will get remainder equals to 0, okay, then what will happen? It will be even number. And if this condition will not match, okay, if this condition will not match, then what we will display? Number is. Anyone has any doubt in this syntax? So what I did, I took the number, I divide that number by 2. So what the result I will get, I stored inside remainder variable. And then I am checking this variable here inside if. If this number equals to 0, means that number is even. If not equals to 0, then that means number is odd. Okay,
What
now
is
I
that
will.
equals to Ravi?
Yeah, equals to is like a comparison operator. Okay, this you can say as a operator which will compare both the side, left side equals to right side on. Okay. If value of this remainder equals to 0 means left and right is equal. If left and right is not equal, it will return false. If both side is equal, then it will return true. Okay, it will check left hand side and right hand side is equal or not.
Yeah.
Here what we are doing, whatever value we have in right hand side, this value will come inside left hand side. But here it will check both sides equal or not. Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Ravi.
Yes.
Here we have to use modular symbol, right? To get reminder, to get quotient, we'll be dividing number by 2. To get reminder, we have to use modulus.
Okay. Yeah, correct. Sorry. We need to use this. Yeah. If you want to get actually what I did divide. Divide will give you like 2, 3, 4, 5
Quotient.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So to get reminder, we should use this module symbol. Okay. So this, if you will use any, like this is your number, and if you are moduling by 2, so it will give you what will be reminder after this operation. Let me run this. So why there is error? Oh, okay. This class is not closed yet. So number is even. Since once we will divide 10, then reminder will be 0. 0 equals to 0. Yes, that's why we are going here. Now if I will use 11 here, okay, then what will happen? 11 reminder by 2 means once we will do divide 11 by 2, reminder will be 1. Reminder value will be 1. 1 equals to 0, no. So it will go to else. Then in else we are printing this. So what we are printing? Number is odd. So it will print number odd. Alt Shift X. No, Alt Shift X. Let me use shortcut. Alt Shift. Seeing anything? So we can use shortcut also. Alt plus Shift plus X or comma G. Okay. So do right click and run it. So you can see here 11 divided by 2, remainder will be 1. 1 equals to 0, no, that's why it's going here. Everyone clear on this? Now everyone, like here, you need to take one character value. Okay. So far we are working on integer. Now you need to take one character value and you need to check that character is vowel or consonant. You need to take one character value and you need to check that character is vowel or consonant. That you need to check. Okay. To do that, you need to use OR keyword. Okay. That. Okay, let's do another example first. For that, you need to know more. Let me give you another example. You need to take two numbers, okay, number 1 and number 2. And using this if-else statement, you need to display which number is greater number. So your program will be write a Java program among number 1 and number 2. Okay, so you need to write one Java program where you will take two numbers, number 1 and number 2, and you need to display number 1 is greater or number 2 is greater. If number 1 is greater, then you need to display number 1 is greater. If number 2 is greater, then you need to display number 2 is greater. So for reference, if you want this Java program, let me send it. So far I can see one person has replied int a b, if a greater than b, a is greater than b. Yes, Swapna, I think, yeah, you have written correct. So far I can see one answer and that one is correct. So it seems Charan, so your one 11 21. Then if number 1 greater than number 2, 2, yeah, your one is also correct. Then Haritha, A this, B this, if a greater system A is greater than B. getting some understanding, so it's good. Yeah, it looks good for everyone. So hope everyone getting some basic understanding. Okay. Okay. So for today we are good. Okay. And tomorrow also we will do more practice. Okay. And slowly we will go on complex part also. So far we are doing very basic one. A bit we'll go a bit more complex part. So far we haven't started method and all, but we'll start method and all soon. Before ending our session for today, so I want to just tell you, like here we are checking only one condition. Okay. So here you can check more condition also. Okay. So in Java, and operator. So whenever you need to do two or more checking, then you can use and or. Okay, like this. You can see here, this is and this is or. Okay. So let's say I want to check more conditions here. If reminder equals to 0 for or, this is here. If you want to use and, this is there. Okay. So reminder equals to 0 or remainder equals to 1. Okay, then number will be even. So here, if you want to add or, means either this will correct or this will correct, then you will use this. And in case of if you have multiple checking, if you want to do multiple checking and then have multiple conditions, you want to conditions is there, 2, 3, whatever condition is there. Each condition is correct, then use this and. Okay, so this is this and or we use in case of we have multiple conditions. These are the condition inside if statement. Okay, so based on this, I will give some assignment today. Okay, so everyone need to complete that assignment before coming to tomorrow's session. Okay, fine, then I think we are good to close our session for today. Okay, thanks everyone.
Ravi, we are getting some error in Teams application, Ravi.
Sorry.
In Teams application,